I would say mostly a greatest hits album with a couple of new tracks. If you think about Yahoo's been around for 30 years, and the foundation that we're building on is, this massive, very loyal audience, some of the most iconic properties on the internet: Yahoo Sports, Yahoo News, Yahoo Finance, Yahoo Mail, Yahoo Search. I can go on and on and on. But we're also launching new products. We actually just launched in January a net new team called Yahoo Ads. We reintroduced that team to make sure that advertisers know that they've got lots of choice and flexibility when they want to do business with Yahoo. And one of those ways with Yahoo Ads is you can work directly with us to take advantage of our first-party data, our massive audience, and do things that are more bespoke and more integrated. So I would say greatest hits with a couple of new tracks and some new tech.
Okay. So right now, AI is the buzz. Everyone's throwing it into the mix these days. How's Yahoo actually using it to make advertisers more money, not just more noise?
Yeah. Listen, it's funny. People say AI is the new buzz, and I think your question is perfect because companies should be able to clearly articulate exactly how they're using AI and give advertisers like tangible feel for AI. So for us on the DSP side, we have a product called Blueprint. It's our AI engine that powers everything in our DSP, from planning to optimization to forecasting. So that is happening today. We also launched something called Blueprint IQ. Think of it as the little assistant on your shoulder that will help you with anything you need within the DSP. I want to be really clear. It's not a chatbot. Chatbot was 5 years ago. It is AI powered. It learns. It knows your history. Advertisers are loving it. So on the DSP side, those are two tangible, feelable AI engagements. But also just on the product side, Yahoo News, which is one of the largest news sites in the world, 190 million people use it every month. We acquired a company called Artifact, which was Kevin Systrom, the founder of Instagram's latest venture. That is basically an AI engine that helps deliver the news stories to you that we think are most relevant, the ones that you'll appreciate the most. And now we've actually built into news this sort of AI summary for every news story. So when you're reading a very long story, you can just say, give me the quick and down, and it'll just say, hey, here are the 3 key things you need to know, all driven by actual real world AI use cases happening today.
AI optimizing content in campaign.
Correct.
Love it. You talked about building a best-in-class secret sauce to closing bigger, better deals in 2025. Can you talk a little bit about what that means?
Yeah, of course. This is going to sound maybe a little bit trite, and I don't mean it to. The folks that we're hiring and that we're building this team on have to believe in one core value. And the core value is the advertiser's results is your North Star. That's the first thing you think about when you wake up, and it's the last thing you think about when you go to bed. I do think there are other companies out there that are starting to be too inward facing, and they're thinking about how can we make more money? How can we take a bigger share of an advertiser's, wallet, whatever you want to call it? For me, for us, on both the DSP side and on the Yahoo Ads side, our core value is drive the advertiser's business first and foremost. And the way that you will know if you're doing it well is by my favorite word, one of my favorite words in the English language, and that is the word renewal. If an advertiser comes back a second, third, fourth, fifth time, I don't have to ask the advertiser if they're happy. I know they are. So for us, renewals and putting the advertiser's business results first and foremost, that's how we win.
Off the top, what kind of percentage of renewals are you looking for this year?
I want 100% renewals, baby. I don't mess around. Okay. I can tell you, though, that on the DSP side, we have like an unbelievable retention rate. So if I look at all the clients that were using our DSP last year and who are still using it this year, I won't give you the actual number, but I can tell you it's pretty close to 100%. There is no way we would be having that level of client retention if we were not driving business outcomes for our advertisers.
Great. You touched on this a little bit, but I want you to really spell it out for people. A lot of noise in the DSP world. Some DSPs, like you said, doing it for themselves, for the clients. Give it to us straight. Why should a buyer choose Yahoo over anyone else?
Yeah, for me, my favorite thing to say about our DSP is if you know, you know. And what I mean by that is the clients who use Yahoo's DSP, not only do they stay with us for many years, but a lot of them will actually go on stage and do the selling for us. We don't ask them to do it. We certainly don't, push on it. But when you have clients that are out in market talking about your product, that's how you know you've won. So we've got blueprints, which we talked about a little bit around our AI engine. We also have Yahoo's Connect ID, which is one of the largest identity graphs anywhere in the world. So when you've got great data, you've got an incredible sales team that puts your business first, that is how we win, and we are continuing to win today.
You mentioned that Yahoo is one of the largest news sites in the world, right? So
190 million uniques.
okay, I want you to give me a headline for Google's current ad tech drama, like it's on a Yahoo homepage from back in the day. You know, back in the day.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We're 30 years old. I know back in the day better than anybody. I would say the headline would be, let's see if let's see if Google can search its way out of this one. You know, this is actually a pretty big seminal moment. And the truth is, like, I'm not big on, like, you know, whatever competitors or whatever. I'll just say we actually partner with Google in a lot of ways, and certainly we compete with them. I think a lot of people here at Possible feel that way. But I do think there is this notion of, like, company resilience that Yahoo has built, where we look at all the years, we look at, you know, the 2007 crash, we look at, you know, COVID, we look at what's happening even now today in the macro environment. Yahoo is built to last. So for us, this is just another day.